Meanwhile, the Italian authorities breathed a sigh of relief as the country's daily death toll fell sharply after a record number of 800 deaths that had taken place on Saturday. But the country might not be out of the woods just yet. Nearly about 5,500 Italians have succumbed to the infection so far, and the number of confirmed cases is nearing 60,000. The Covid-19 fatality rate in Italy is more than double the global average. Now, overnight, there was a 10% spike in the number of infections, which is relatively low in comparison with the numbers from last week. But the authorities are still unsure as to whether the virus has peaked in the country. Now, Italy has shut down its economy almost entirely, and people have been isolated inside of their homes for over a month now. The restrictions are most severe in the northern province of Lombardy, which has reported more than 3,400 deaths. And in all probability, the countrywide lockdown will be extended in Italy. Meanwhile, Spain has reported more than 400 deaths in just the last 24 hours. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez will be asking the parliament to extend the state of emergency for another 2 weeks. The total death toll in Spain stands at 1,720, but the Prime Minister has warned that the outbreak will expand in the forthcoming days. Now, most of the cases have been reported from Barcelona and Madrid, and the health infrastructure in both of these cities have been overwhelmed. And also to relieve the pressure, the army has now been moving patients into a field hospital, which has been fitted with as many as about 5,500 beds. 52,000 additional health workers, including retired doctors, have now been called back into service. In neighbouring France, a state of health emergency has also been declared. In the last 24 hours, at least 112 deaths related to the Covid-19 infections have been reported, taking the total death toll in France to 674. And also a 67-year-old doctor who was treating the Covid-19 patients became the first health worker in France to succumb to the virus. He was working in an emergency room north of Paris. France has also announced that Switzerland, Germany and Luxembourg will be taking in patients from eastern France due to the region's proximity to these countries.